It's so early. These lights are so bright. Hi everybody, welcome back. So I just woke up. You could probably tell from my voice. I wanted to do a wear test today on the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. You guys know that I mentioned in my previous video, these lights are killing my eyeballs, that I was going to test this out again. I have worn it once since purchasing it. We went to a museum downtown here and it was pretty hot outside and it did okay. So that's the only time I've worn it so far since I bought it. But I do want to do a wear test on it for a video as well. So if you'd like to see a wear test on this foundation, then just keep watching. As always, don't forget to subscribe down below. I have a wedding today. I also don't know where my little bandana thing is, so we're just gonna attractively pin these back. I just woke up and was like, let me just go film it right now. And these lights are so bright. This foundation, it's full coverage. You get 0.8 fluid ounces. It is cruelty-free and vegan. And then the shades I got two of them. I got F8 and F12. So we'll see how that goes. I was a little bit more self-tan when I first bought these. So we'll see, we might not use much of F12. And I did not put a primer on my T-zone. The only thing I will say about this is I feel like the smell of it kind of like takes my breath away. Like, and it's I feel like that's being a little dramatic, but I feel like it's a little strong. I mean, it doesn't smell bad, but I feel like it's just a little strong. And then to blend it out, I am going to use should I do half a brush and half a sponge? Maybe I'll do that. So half of my face, I'm going to use this new Eco Tools body sponge. And then for my other side of my face, I'll use my Morphe M439, which you guys know I love. So when I wore it the first time, the only time that I've worn it, I just used this sponge all over. And it worked really well. I think that this sponge is just a really good one. If you guys haven't tried the Eco Tools sponges, try them. I wish I would have tried them sooner because now I'm like obsessed. Okay, F8 is actually a good color for me, tan or not. So I am just gonna use F8 because my self tanner is pretty much gone. Okay. All right. That's really good. All right, so that is the sponge side. I'm like kind of blown away. Let's buff this out. I am doing a mixture of like pushing it in and then kind of swirling it too. Make sure I cover my ear. My eyes are like super bloodshot because I literally I woke up and was like, one, I need to get ready because I need to leave at like 9:30. And I was like, I'm gonna go film. So my eyes are like still trying to wake up. Okay, so now I know why people are obsessed with this foundation, because like I have acne right here, I have all right here, I have all right here, and you can't tell. So, all right. Yeah, so F8, if your skin tone is like mine, kind of olivey, you know what I'm saying. If it's like mine, F8 would probably be a perfect shade for you. And then F12 I did mix in the other day because my self tan was new, so. But F8 is perfect. Okay, I'm like super impressed. I don't even think I was this impressed when I put it on the first time. Okay, for concealer, I might mix two. First, I'm going to go in with the Rimmel London Stay Matte Soft Concealer. Just a full coverage concealer. So if you're looking for a new drugstore concealer, try this little puppy out if you haven't already. And I don't feel like sometimes when things are like stay matte, one, they either don't stay matte, or two, it's like too matte, if that makes sense. Like, I'm an oily beast, don't get me wrong, but like sometimes too matte just looks kind of ugh. It's not that. Like, it's not too much. And then I think I'm gonna go in with just a dab of the ColourPop, maybe. Just like right there. Because the ColourPop is brighter. And then I'm just gonna go back in with my sponge, but I'm gonna use this flat side. I'm like obsessed with this sponge, you guys. And you guys know how much I love the Real Techniques body sponge, which she's still a fave. But literally this sponge is so good. She's definitely on the same level. And it's like incredibly easy to clean. Like when I go clean it, all of this comes off, not just some of it. Because you know what I mean, sometimes when you clean a sponge, it's like, for some reason, no matter what you do, you can't get it all the way clean. And then you either have to throw it away and buy a new one, or risk the fact that you're putting dirt back on your face. Either way, it's like, And this eye today is super green. Like, super green. What's this one? I'm gonna look like a crazy person. I also need to do my eyebrows, but I really got time for that right now. Alright, so I'm probably going to just speed through the rest of my face, put you guys in fast forward, so that way you can kind of still watch it, but we're not here for 20 hours. Alright, so see you on the other side. Alright, so that is everything all done. I am gonna wait to put mascara on until I'm actually like awake. It is 8:31 right now, so I am gonna get myself together and then I will meet you guys back in the car when I head out. Let me just tell you one of these scariest things. I just took the trash out and okay, you guys probably don't know this about me, but I am scared of birds. Like, birds scare me. So anyway, I was throwing the trash out and all these birds came like flying out of the trash can. Literally, I probably looked ridiculous. I wish I would have had it on camera because I was like ducking and weaving. My heart was not ready for that. You guys. Okay, now I know the hype about this foundation because your girl's feeling herself with this on. Like, and what acne? Where? You know? Also, I'm feeling I'm feeling like trademarking, you know. What do you think? You know? Hi.
6:30.
Oh, I thought she said 34. And then put the rest in there.
Yeah.
All right, so I just got to my wedding venue, but I'm early, so I figured I'd give you like an hour update. Well, 2 hours, I guess. So it's 10:03, and I just wanted to update you before I went in. Yes, my eyebrows are atrocious. They need done. But my lips are still on, and I ate a Starbucks sandwich, so shout out to Jack Attack. You guys, this foundation, I'm living for it, to be honest. We'll see how it goes. Now, I will say, it's not like a super fair wear test today, because when I do weddings, I normally get more oily than I like normally would, but it'll still be a good test, so. But when I went to the museum and we were outside and everything and it was hot, my face didn't go anywhere. Like, I didn't blot or anything, so. I will update you. I'll be done around like 1:15, so I'll update you again. Okay, so my second, or I guess my first check-in since we originally applied it. Let me turn the radio down. So it's my first check-in since we originally applied everything, and it still looks so good. I did a wedding, I did 7 people, and it didn't go anywhere. And shout out to Jacqueline, because my lips haven't gone anywhere either, and I was drinking water and everything and talking. I'm not even the least bit oily. Like, it looks amazing. So I'm a fan so far. Let's see how much longer it lasts. But I mean, it's already at least a work day full. Well, for me anyway. But I would imagine it would last a couple more hours, so that could be a full work day for like a regular like weekday job. But I'll check in again in a little bit. All right, so it is my last check-in. It is 6:30. I'm clearly in my comfy clothes. So my final thoughts are, it's one of my new favorites. It's so good. It stayed, I put it on, what was it, like 8 something this morning when I put it on. And it's almost 12 hours later. And honestly, I could wear it another 2 hours, but once your girl comes home, the clothes come off, comfy clothes go on, bra comes off, makeup comes off, hair comes down. Like, I just cannot wear makeup when I'm inside the house. Usually, like, if a foundation doesn't work for me, it breaks up so much right here. It's like so oily and just like breaks up. And then my forehead is usually pretty bad, but it's really good. I'm a fan. It's definitely one of my favorites now. And I feel like it laid well with everything else I put on my face too. Like, it held my contour right, my concealer, my powders, my blush, my highlight, everything. It's just really good. So if you haven't tried it, you should. It's, I believe, $12. I'll leave it down below along with everything else. My hair is like randomly curly. So yeah. And my Jacqueline lipstick stayed on pretty well. I did just finish eating, so it's a little crazy. I'm a fan. I hope you guys like this wear test, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.